guys, today we are taking a look at some of my tarantulas, actually a couple, but we're more interested in the hides, and we're going to be talking about burrows. So typically you would want 2 to 3 inches, at 3 or 4 inches of substrate in your enclosures. Now, usually they will dig a burrow unless you have an arboreal tarantula, and then they probably won't. None of mine are arboreal. I provide hides for all of my spiders. Whether they use them or not, that's up to them. Some of them will actually dig a little bit more than others. This happens to be one of my curly hairs. And they actually use their hides when they're a little bit smaller, and will probably use their hides when they get bigger. You want to provide, if they don't dig their burrows, you want to provide a hide, because tarantulas like to have a place to go to hide, to get away from you and everything going on around them. This is my female Chalcades. She is a Arizona blonde tarantula. And like I said, they like to get in away from whatever might be going on around them. Hides provide that security that they need. Things to be aware of. If the animal is in the hide, they're getting away from you for a reason. Don't mess with them. You shouldn't mess with them. They may retreat into their burrows or hides when they molt. Again, if they seal themselves off, don't mess with them. When they're ready to come out, they will, is my experience. Don't be alarmed. Some animals are just like that. The substrate that I use is a mixture of cocoa fiber and peat moss. I try to go 50-50 on it. The one thing you do have to watch is you don't want it to get too dry. I have started using these plumber elbows. I'm a little bit nervous because it's my really first full year was last year using them, and I don't know if they're actually safe for them or not, but you can use reptile hides. You just don't want any rough edges on them. Some of my enclosures obviously do not have the recommended depth to them as far as substrate goes, which is why, again, I provide hides. I don't typically, they're in a spot that doesn't get a lot of sun, and so I have failed, but I usually try to keep the hides situated so that light doesn't penetrate. Yeah. There you can see sometimes I fail to do what I intend to do. In case you're wondering, that really dark spot up there, that is actually water. and that water helps to provide humidity for the tank. And the way that works is you overflow the water in their dish. One things you want to keep in mind is mold. Mold would be a bad thing, so you want to watch for that. You want to try and keep your tanks clean as much as you can. That's going to reduce bacteria as well as reduce the chances of just it looks better when it's cleaned. Nobody wants to live in filth. So yeah. So that is a little bit of the spiders and a little talk about substrate. You can use other stuff for substrate. This is just what I like to use. So, yeah. If you have any questions or comments or ways that I can improve, let me know. We learn from each other, so that's a little visit with my guys. Not sure there was anything of value in there, but anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.